being in media means that you have to be constantly looking at what's happening in your environment and in the environment in which you operate in terms of the publication that you produce. So for us, having a good handle on new technology is absolutely vital. We need to be right at the cutting edge to demonstrate what can be done to our readers. So it's very important for us that our audience understand that we understand the latest ways that they're engaging with technology, how they're enjoying content, and what they'd like to see in the future. If we're not there, then we're not doing them the service we need to be doing. With things like the Internet of Things, the digitisation of manufacturing, and just the sheer volume of information and noise that is around at the moment, it's very difficult for media companies, for Manufacturer Magazine, for instance, to stay engaged. I think the key thing we can do is through social media, through attending events, visiting factories, just constantly maintaining that dialogue with the audience. And years ago that dialogue would have been piecemeal, it would have happened over a period of time. Now it's instantaneous. We get our news just like everybody else from Twitter and from the various news feeds that we have. You can't wait till the next day for your newspapers anymore. It's instantaneous news, and the dialogue is two-way and constant. The vast majority of people will have amazing ideas, fantastic energy, and they can do so much more when given the freedom to do so than in a structured environment where it's much more autocratic. So we try very hard to make sure that we allow our people to be as innovative as they can, to work as flexibly as is possible, and to really just allow them to just get out there, talk to people and try things. And if things don't work, well, hey-ho, we'll have another go later. We'll try it in a different way later on. And that's real ethos, and it's worked really, really well. I think manufacturing has historically been far too structured and far too autocratic and far too rigid in the way that it goes about its business. And I think there is huge scope for manufacturers to be a bit more agile, a bit more flexible, and allow people to make errors and get things wrong and try things and prototype things and just see if an idea is going to come to fruition, or if it's going to hit a problem, or if it does hit a problem, how we can get around that problem, and just allow people to be just that little bit more innovative and free with what they do would make an enormous difference to UK manufacturing and show us to the world as a country that is really innovative, really go ahead, and can be position itself as a real catalyst for the development of new products and new ideas and new processes and new ways of doing things. So I think there's enormous scope. We've just got to let the reins loose a little bit, let people have a bit of freedom, and they can go. And the potential is enormous.